organizations that had CRM, Salesforce automation, marketing automation, and collaboration tools all at once were by far not doing as well as those that only had one or two of those.
Peter, last time we talked a little bit about issues with technology in relation to that collaboration between sales and marketing. Could you elaborate on some of those issues?
Sure. In our research report, we dedicated a particular segment of the report into the matter of technology and how does technology influence sales and marketing collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
And to our big surprise, we found that organizations that had CRM, Salesforce automation, marketing automation, and collaboration tools all at once were by far not doing as well as those that only had one or two of those.
That's a big concern. A lot of investment in that sort of technology in the companies I've been working with.
Yes, that's right. Now, in the research, we didn't go into why that is the case. We've got two hypotheses around that. One is that either because of the number of tools that were all implemented presumably in very short succession, because they haven't been that old, the technology hasn't been around for that long.
True.
That they became inwardly focused and the sales force became distracted and they stopped selling or reduced their selling effort to some degree. Or perhaps a kinder version of that, so the same theme, that perhaps they're going through a bit of a learning curve and then when they come out next year or the year after, they'll be doing better. But the fact remains that organizations that have one of everything are not doing financially as well as those that keep it fairly focused.
Okay, so from a recommendation point of view, what would you recommend that organisations need to think about with this issue?
Yeah, it's very simple. I think there is such a thing as too much technology all at once.
Mm-hmm.
The recommendation would be to be careful about what you implement and do that well, and then implement the next thing. Don't try to do everything all at once, even though the vendors might say it'll deliver nirvana. But as we know, more often than not, it does not.
And as you mentioned last time, bringing the people end into it is absolutely vital, isn't it?
Yes. Well, we say if you start with the people, help them to understand why they should use the technology, how the technology helps them, and help make them part of that process, then when the technology gets turned on, they won't resist it.
Okay.
As opposed to something that's being imposed on them from some outside.
In our last discussion, that made a lot of sense to me.
Mm-hmm.